developed to teach social and spiritual skills to better their characters and their contribution to society. I'd like to invite IMRAN and Mahan from the 786 Club to perform the daf.
Dear respected brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Dear eminent guests, thank you for coming and greetings to you. So we've just had a flavour of some of the activities we've been doing as part of the Watford Youth Centre. And just for the next 15 minutes or so, I just wanted to go through the background of the Watford Muslim Youth Centre project, where we are today and what our forecast of events are. So thank you ZAHID Sahib, who is the chairman of the centre, who introduced everything to us. So Watford Muslim Youth Centre project, as many of you are aware, is a registered charity. We, through good discussion and a lengthy period of legal converse between the Watford Borough Council and the charity, our charity, we agreed on a 125-year lease. So that's very good news. And at that point, we had a timeline which began. The agreement for lease began in 2013. So we had 2 years to complete planning and the architectural drawings with that. And also then 5 years to build a facility in terms of bricks and mortar, but to begin the engagement of the wider community, not just the Muslim community, but the wider community as well as the Muslim community, to develop our characteristics, our humanity, our civic responsibility. So we've been on a journey of trying to understand how best to deliver. So for instance, the 786 Club, which you saw some of the children, we normally have about 20 in each class at the moment, we've just started. They are just a snapshot of events of education and sort of social integration which we've been doing, and that's actually free, we don't charge for that. So the volunteers just contribute on their own part to make sure that happens. So in addition to that, we've been doing a lot of fundraising events, and in that we've been giving opportunities to the whole community to start exploring activities that they may not have explored before. From musical, creative, to charity works, sponsored fundraising events, community gatherings, in maybe a new light to maybe certain community members have not been used to in the past. So it's been a really enjoyable actual last few years. So Lord Tristan Garrell-Jones, you're all aware of him, he's a very historical figure, so to speak, in Watford.
But we are as an organisation, we do plan events. This is part of our development of our communities, part of the development of our next generation, to understand and value the purpose of life, and to be excited with life, and to do good things in life, so that they understand that they can get a lot out of it, but you have to put something into it. So part of our purpose is not to put a building up and say, wow, we've done a great job. It's actually to say, how are we going to develop our community, our youngsters, as they go forward in future? With our ever-changing society, momentous day yesterday to what happened today, okay? The world is never the same, it will change. And these youngsters need to adapt, and that's what we do. So part of what our gathering here today is, in the Iftar event, is to invite a lot of our volunteers and to thank them for the year activity that they work with us. So we have the regular football tournament, we're spinning that up. We're spinning a number of other events up. And as part of that, it's a thank you to all of the volunteers. It is really appreciated, the time, the effort you put in, and the hours that you give away in terms of helping us to achieve the dream of building this particular centre. But fulfilling that dream takes a lot of effort. It takes money. Wish we could do it without money, but unfortunately, it's what makes things happen. So we are always looking for contributions. We're looking for, as Imran said, we need to acquire somewhere in the region of 2.5 million to really get this building functioning. We've got enough funds to get going, as pointed out. We will be building or starting the building in September, and we are working with organisations to actually bring the revenue in. But it requires all of the community to come together and to fund this.